to my channel. Okay, before I tell you why I'm smiling, all smiles, I am excited, but let's start from the beginning. My name is Somto Obo. If you're new, welcome. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing my journey as an international student in the USA. To my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Honestly, you guys are the best. I don't know how to explain it, but take all my kisses, take all my love. I love you. Okay, not all my love. But yes, why am I excited? You guys are amazing. You guys, the love on the first episode was, oh my god. Like literally, that has like the highest views ever on my YouTube page, about like 200 and something climbing, and I'm just like, yo, like the day it was posted, you should have seen my WhatsApp status. Like you could just see everybody reposting, sharing. Like people were just reposting, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so blessed to have you guys in my corner. Honestly, you guys are amazing. So yes, because of how amazing you guys are, and most importantly because of God, this is episode 2. Episode 2. Okay, are you excited? Because I am. I'm very excited, and I feel like this, honestly, this information I'm about to share is going to change your life. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't joined the family, like, comment. I want to see your comments. I want to see, even if you just want to throw me kisses, just throw me kisses in the comments. Yes, like, subscribe, comment, share. Let's push this out to guys. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so I don't know if you have looked at the caption, or maybe it was the caption that brought you here, but we're gonna be looking at likely questions you will be asked at the embassy. In all honesty, I don't think I can do justice to this conversation in one, like, in one sitting. So I'm having all those ideas by the grace of God. So I'm just gonna like start off, talk about a little bit here. Then let me know if you would like to also maybe have me invite some of my friends, Nigerian friends that are in US as well, so that they can share their experiences too. I think that would also be of great help to you guys. But I'm doing this for you guys, so just let me know what you think. Would you like me to invite? I can invite a couple of my friends. They can share their own experiences. We can talk about it, like, really, because I feel like getting to the embassy, they say that that point of being at the embassy, it can change a lot of things for you. You can have the scholarship, you can have the money, personal money, to travel out of this country. But if the embassy says no, you're not going. That's just like, you're not going. And it is such an important part of anybody that's ever done what I'll say the relocation journey and has had to go through embassy, particularly immigrant, not immigrant, visa or stuff like that. Like, I can tell you that it is such an important part of the process. So we're just gonna go right into it, no more delays, because some of you already like talk. I get you. Okay, we're gonna talk. Okay, so I have my notes again. I think it will help me by the grace of God to and just disclaimer, I actually went to do a good work, not a good work, but I went to do some research to get those questions. I had to go to, because I came in, I didn't come in this year, so I wanted to know what was currently happening. So I went to the forum that I have access to, and I was able to pull out questions that are still currently being asked, up till this very day. So those questions are updated, and I think they will help you. So first question, the possible question that you might be asked when you get to the embassy: why are you going to the US? This might look easy, but I can tell you that the way you answer the question will make the what they call the person that the interviewer, yeah, the way you answer this question will make the interviewer know, he can detect a lot of things. So I would say, if you're planning to travel to the USA for whatever reasons, and you're going to be interviewed, even if you're going for a visit, you have to be mentally prepared for this question. I'm not, and don't lie. I'm just gonna put it out there. Do not lie. These people, I don't know how they do it. I don't know what psychic thing they do, but if you lie, oh my god. And if you lie and you don't even lie, okay, let me not say if you don't lie well, but don't lie. Because they have a way of getting this information, they have a way of reading your body. So something will just seem off and they'll just say, no, we're not giving you. Like when I went to interview, I heard one of the interviewers literally telling the lady that it was like, do not lie to me. And it was so serious, like the room was quiet. I'm sure everybody could be like, oof, okay, this is gonna get intense. So I'm just gonna say now, don't lie. So back to the question, why are you going to the US? If you're going for school purpose, I would advise don't just say, oh, I'm going to the US to I'm going for school. Like, don't sound sarcastic, because of course it looks like a sarcastic question. Because why would you be at the embassy with everything school related and they'll still be asking you, why are you going to the US? But I'll tell you, it's not a sarcastic question. They want to hear from you. So go in depth as much as you can. Be confident. Why am I going to the US? Oh, for example, oh, I'm going to the US, and be precise too. I'm going to the US to study, to obtain my master's degree in information sciences at, say, University of Alabama, Alabama. Just go on and also be reading his signals till he tells you, okay, that's enough. Don't say short, don't give short answers, don't give too long answers, and answer precisely. The question is, who is funding your trip? Oh, Jesus, this question is like a make or mar question, because if you don't answer it well, like, they won't let you. And even if you get scholarship from your school, it's still a very psychological question to answer. One bonus tip I'll give is that if you have sponsors that are sponsoring your trip, right, I would suggest that you look for a way to make sure it is family members, because one is, I feel like it is more easier for you to make them believe why a family member will agree to sponsor you, if by God's grace, if you have the right, words, than if you use an extended family member. I was reading a couple of interviews some days ago and they used their uncle, and I think about two of them got rejected. And I'm not saying it's wrong to use their uncle, but I don't think they defended it well, because an uncle is not it's not close blood ties, right? So you have to show, okay, why is your uncle taking specific interest in you? Why is he willing to spend, for example, over $40,000 on your school, even if he's not planning to, but you're presenting him as your sponsor, right? So I would say, just if you can, everybody's story is different. If you can use inside family members, look for how to, so that it'll be easier to explain, okay, why my sister or why my parent is doing this. And then who is funding your trip? Be direct. Don't say a family member. Give specific details. And such questions can lead to, what does the person do? So always have the answer ready too. Who is funding your trip? For example, my father. What does he do? My father is the CEO of ABC company. He makes over this in a year. He has this. You have to show them that, okay, this person is capable of funding. And even when they could even ask you why is he funding? So you have to have all these answers, at the tip of your fingers. Another bonus tip I'll give here is, if it's your parents that are funding your trip, this is what somebody told me to when I was preparing to come here. Don't say it's your parents. Place it on one of them, maybe your dad or your mom. That way it shows them that one of your that how do I say this? It shows them that if you say, for example, it's your dad, that way it tells the interviewer that, okay, your dad is the one solely funding you, and your mom still has other funds to cater for the family. Because say, for example, you come from a family of 9 children and you are the one traveling to USA, right? And then all your other siblings are not in USA or are not outside the country. They are still being cared for by your parents. And you say, oh, it's my parents that are sponsoring me. Some of them may see it as, oh, that they don't, even if you present financial proof that your parents can sponsor you, some of them may not accept it because they feel like your parents still have 8 other children to cater for, so they still have a lot of financial burden on them. So even if they can cater for you for the first semester or first year, they may not be able to cater for you or to sponsor you in the long run. I don't know if you get the gist. So as I said, it's just, I don't know, honestly, this interview just takes the grace of God. It just takes God, because it's just too psychologically, I don't know, I don't have the words. But yeah, I hope you get the gist, sha. So who is funding your trip can lead to what does the person do, why is the person funding it, how much does it make. Have all those answers at the back. Maybe another video would go into how to answer it, but like I said, this is such a vast and important conversation, so I don't think I can exhaust it, except we want to be reading 40 minutes video, and I don't want that. I'm trying to cut down on the video. Okay, so what's the next question that we should go to? Let's go. Next question. What should you know? Another thing is, if you got scholarship but not full funding, well, call it funding. If you got funding but not full funding, you also have to show who is paying the other part, the deficit in your scholarship, and why is this person supporting you. So I think that is just about it for now on the funding part. But apart from funding, before you even get to funding, I feel like funding is like the last part. They want you to talk about the program too. So you could be asked, okay, what motivated you to study this thing you're going to study? Say, for example, information science. Please do not say you dreamt about it. Oh Lord, you don't want to say that. Don't say you had a vision. Even if you had a vision, right, and Holy Spirit revealed you, some things are best left in your private place with God. Don't come and start, because you're not talking to your pastor, you're not talking to your spiritual mentor, you're talking to officials and the government agencies. So you need to give them facts. For me, if I'm to give a personal experience, I told them, I linked it to my undergraduate degree, which was, I think, is a good thing. So I said, oh, I studied this in my undergraduate degree, and one of the courses I took in my undergraduate degree was this particular course, and I started thinking on how to expand my knowledge, and I decided to pursue a master's specifically in that course. And yeah, if you look at the explanation, it seems it is detailed, is what's the word, is it full profile? I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's detailed, it's it's organized. So even if it's something you saw on the internet or something you're just doing so that you can get out of the country, yeah, we know all those things, but don't just say it. Give something substantial. I already answered sponsorship thing. Yes, you could also be asked, how many siblings do you have, and do you have any siblings outside the US? Please, I beg you, do not lie. Do not lie. The moment you feel that DS-160, they have your information in the system. If there's somebody out there that is bearing your surname, they can locate it. So don't lie and say, I don't have a sibling. Meanwhile, you have a sibling. There's nothing God cannot do. Even if you have a sibling, don't be scared. Just say it. And then also prepare mentally too when you are asked, okay, when you're asked further questions, because in all honesty, you don't know where the questions can come from. But it's the best thing is be truthful. If you have siblings, even if it's uncle, just say it. I feel at uncle, sister, brother, just be honest. Oh yes, I have a sibling. And you could say the person is in a different state, okay? And some of them, they just want to know. But if you begin to fidget and now lie, they might now want to dig deep on that topic. But if you just say the truth and say it casually, they move on to the next thing they want to ask you. So yeah, learn how to answer that question. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes. Yes, another thing they'll ask, what will you do? They may ask you, what is your short-term goal or short-term plan? Or it can come in another way. What will you do after the completion of your program? Please, Biko, Ejo, please. I don't know what else. How does it say please in French? S'il vous plaît. make sure you say you are coming back to Nigeria. What did I say? Make sure you say you have plans to return back to Nigeria. Don't say you want to settle there. Ah, remember, particularly for non-immigrant visas, oh, is you are not, even if you have that plan to, don't say it. Whatever grammar you are going to speak, make sure you say you are coming back to your dearly beloved country, whether it's Nigeria, China, India, whatever country you're from, because a lot of people could be watching this. Make sure you say you are coming back. Look for how to say it. Some people say, oh, when I finish this program will help me acquire an executive role in my company where I can do this. Some people say, oh, I'm looking forward to coming back to build top companies that can assist in curbing say poverty, or curbing what's that called, curbing hunger. Yeah, like, reducing hunger rate and stuff. Just make sure you see you're coming back. I don't know how else to emphasize it, but it's very important. That's such a crucial question, and you need to give a very vital and like a very strong answer. Whew, I think I should stop here. I don't know. Are you guys feeling it? Are you excited? Are you, even if you didn't have plans to come to US, are you already imagining how they'll ask you those questions? I think you should be, because it's a good thing. I'm gonna stop here, guys. I feel like we have just what's the word, graced this conversation just a bit, but I wanted to use this to stir you guys up, and also to help you, because my prayer is honestly that your visa gets approved by God's grace if you're planning to come or go outside the country. That is my prayer, or for you or your family member or whoever. So, but then again, let me know what other questions, or maybe if there are questions you don't know how to answer. Let me see. I really want to do series of this, so I'm gonna, by God's grace, go behind the scene and start seeing if I can invite people over to come share their experiences as well, so that it will help whoever is planning to come here. So yeah, with these few points of mine, we've come to the end of this video. Don't forget, like, comment, blow me some kisses in the comment section, subscribe. What did I say? Subscribe. Why did that sound weird? Anyways, subscribe. And last but not the least, share to your friends, share to your family, share to your neighbors, share to your mother. See, our mothers are on YouTube as well. Share to your fathers, share to everyone, all and sundry. I love you. And I pray, honestly, I pray that God Almighty shows you favor if you're planning to go for your visa interview soon, or if this is just a future plan for you. I pray that God makes everything smooth and easy, and He shows you favor. People have encountered God at that embassy. Some people go there and I just ask 2 questions and they get their interview, they get their visa. That can be the case for you too. Okay, I love you. I'll see you in the comment section. Bye.